It is done. The last steward of Gondor lay slain, and so does the pretender Prince Adrahil of Dol Amroth. All the sons of Númenor in the south now bow to the one true king Argimil-Kad. Soon we will march north to restore the kingdom of Arnor, and bind the Dunedain of the north to our will. But first we must vanquish Sauron the Betrayer. The orcs of Mordor roam the lands of Gondor freely. They see our kin strife as a weakness, and an opportunity to test our patience. But the war of Gondor is over, and the full might of the Ar-Adûnâim is ready for a new enemy. Little does Sauron know that we have infiltrated the royal courts of Harad and Rhûn, and although the Serpent Lord and the Locan are still loyal to the Dark Lord, that loyalty is quickly crumbling. Our successful reclamation of Gondor has not gone unnoticed, a task Sauron failed to complete time and time again. The people of Harad and Rhûn have no love for Sauron, they follow him out of fear. His failure to crush Gondor and Khan is plenty food for thought, and it begs the question whether the men of the south and the east will pick up arms for the Dark Lord or against him. Gimlun Bel Nakadzene, and welcome back for episode 19 of our Ar-Adûnâim campaign in Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer. And what a beautiful day it is. Just take a look at the map. Oh, it looks so good. I'm very happy to have finally gotten rid of Gondor and also Dol Amroth. Now, I did ask at the end of the last question whether or not I should leave Gobel Tolfalas alive for now with regards to the Doomstack, but I think I might have actually screwed up by lifting the siege and re-besieging it. Yeah, I actually don't have any siege equipment, so I'll have to wait either way. So the Doomstack will spawn. What I do doesn't really matter. But I think we'll just take Gobel Tolfalas immediately. So the Doomstack will spawn, won't get any movement points on that turn, so they'll just spawn here and do nothing. We'll get rid of them at some point, but I don't want to use them against Mordor. I think that's just going to delay the inevitable. It's a little bit cheesy as well. I've already had plenty of cheese, by the way. I think right now what I want to do is finish up Dol Amroth and then focus everything we have on Mordor. Now Mordor is already sending in some forces to try and attack me, which is a little bit interesting, a little bit annoying. We'll see how we take care of that. I do note that he doesn't have any forces as Gilead, for example. But I need to get some spies. Actually, that's going to be quite useful. Okay, I'll get some in the next... No, let's skip that for now. Because I want to take a look at Minas Morgul. I want to take a look at Cirithongol. I want to take a look at Morannon and see how well defended those settlements are. Because originally my plan was to first push Mordor back into the Blacklands. Not black into the Backlands, but back to the Backland. Back to Mordor, is what I'm trying to say. So pushing back across the lands of the Poros, etc., etc. But I'm thinking if all his forces over here and his frontiers here are very well or very undefended, that might make it easier for me to take those settlements real quick and just completely shut down their production and also kind of trap the bulk of their forces, I imagine, inside Mordor. They do get some Doomstacks, but to be honest, I'm not all that worried about Doomstacks. We have some really good units ready to go. But besides that, the only place that I'm still looking to is of course Tirith Anduin. Whenever we have an opening there, we will strike. We'll see what Walder does. Oh yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, we can go there in one turn. But yeah, I do expect Mordor to attack us very soon. Now, in order to do so, he needs to declare war on us, which he can do only by breaking the alliance first. So he does need a diplomat to do that. Now, why do we want Mordor to declare war on us? It's a very simple reason for that. That is because, if we take a look at our alliances, we are allied to Harad, Rhûn, and Isengard, which are common allies that we share with Mordor. Now, if Mordor is the aggressor, I'm pretty sure it's coded that way in Divide and Conquer that the AI will always side with the defending faction. So if Mordor attacks us, that means that Harad and Rhûn, not Isengard, I thought they were allied with Isengard, but they're not. So Harad and Rhûn will break their alliance with Mordor. They won't immediately declare war on Mordor, but they're very likely to do so just a couple turns after that. Either way, they won't declare war on us, which is the most important part. So with that said, our priority is definitely to keep training units, get ready for that war, which is completely inevitable. Let's get the archery range so we can get more weeaboos. We outclass Mordor quite a bit, we just can't spam nearly as much. But that's actually kind of okay. Our units are so good. I'll be sure to send in Gimmelthon as well. He's currently keeping the peace at Mitalmar. No, he's keeping the peace at Seralond. No, he's moving towards settlements. Our necromancer, because of course he heals a lot of units. So whilst we're dealing with Mordor, I think it's very important that we keep our borders well protected against Isengard. You never know that they try anything. But basically that's Ar-Zabathan, which is relatively easy to defend, Karabsadan, which is a little bit more difficult to defend, and then Seralond and Azrazain, which should be relatively easy to defend. Talking about Seralond, I did get a naming suggestion by General Cheese 6 to rename it to Faraz Minal. Might have to check the spelling on that, which does mean gold sky, and it's kind of fitting for how sunny it is over Gondor today. Okay, I think that's everything for this turn. Just double check that my merchant is moving. Yeah, you're just chilling. You're at Luigi. How much do you get anyway? 124. It's not horrible. What do you get over here? 502. Trading horses. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, so just keep the peace over there. You diplomat. I can kind of use you as a scout as well.
Yes.
Go check the lands of the Poros. Make sure we defend our settlements and then push from these. And we got so many armies ready to go. I'm pretty hyped, man. And with a bit of luck, he might just attack me at, for example, Adûnâim. Might just plop the... I can't plop the forces there. I'm just thinking, if he attacks Beruthin with Gosh, for example, I'm not sure if we can hold. We can do a lot of damage, but I need more quality forces in there. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you all back on turn 104. The last stand of Dolamroth, the one thing I kind of wanted to avoid. High Chieftain of the Orcs is dead. Don't care about that. An extra general, though, is always welcome. A lot of messages, look at that. High Elves Resplendent. We'll take care of them soon enough. Soon we'll gather a force, a fleet, if you will, and move them up north. Alright, Dolamroth does not like me. Let's get a couple extra forces in there. OD still don't like me. 70% though is enough to keep the peace. Let's get the Dark Shrine there. Wait, the Doomstack spawned over here. I could have swore it spawned over here last time. Interesting. Not that it matters because we'll just take Gobel Tolfalas, but I'm very happy that I do that anyway because they would never have marched all the way to Linhid. I don't trust Isengard though. They're really stacking up forces. Those guys can't arrive quickly enough. Can I do some merging? Not really. How many spots do we need anyway? That should be enough. There we go. People are happy. It's more than a strong enough garrison to defend. Let's see. Don't really need retraining. Azrazain could use a couple extra units, but I can't get them there. Honestly, might look into getting an armory there. The South Front defenders are pretty good. Then again, against Uruk-hai, I don't think it matters all that much. Well, then let us get an upgraded port. Or just a port in general. Unless, nah, I probably want to wait for the 40% culture to get Marines. Think, Izzy, think! I need to think just as much as I did in the beginning of the game, but just for 20 times as many settlements. Situation at Tirith Anduin is not moving just yet. Keep an eye on that. Alright, first things first. Anyway, I'm just kind of getting flustered here. Let's just take Gobel Tolfalas, then I can focus on what's left. Baragund and Prince Baranfindel. Faction leader, not even the factionaire, just a random general. Alright, let's kill that guy real quick.
The troops are assembled. Prepare for battle.
Okay, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. We need to build a ram to be able to besiege the settlement or actually take it, but we can even like spawn inside. You really don't actually need rams. Kinda keen on just using my crossbows to shoot the shit out of them. You know what, none of this matters. Just march, push onwards. Just need to make sure I have at least some people left alive to keep the peace. But yeah, we got some Seaward Spearmen and some Royal Swan Guard. Take a good look at them because it's the last time you'll see Dolamroth in a while. Because I do think that our Ar-Adûnâim campaign will become our longest campaign yet. I think our longest campaign yet, or at least for the new type of campaigns that I'm doing, would be Mordor, which I think came in about 30 episodes. I think the Ar-Adûnâim will go well over that. I think we'll easily reach, I kind of want to say 40 episodes. Because I'm really enjoying myself and there's so much stuff I want to do in terms of quote-unquote victory conditions. I mean, we gotta go kill the Elves of Mithlond, we gotta go kill the Northern Dunedain, we gotta take care of Sauron, that's priority number 1. Honestly, don't care too much about Isengard. I really don't see it as a lore necessary kill. Alright, he's just rushing in his Royal Swan Guard, which is gonna cost me a lot of good lives. I need my savages. Yes, I still call them savages, sue me! And seeing as he's the prince, he does get the necessary upgrades to his bodyguard unit, so he has 32 of them, which is a lot. For a Royal Swan Knight, that is quite a Royal Swan Guard, that is quite a lot. Crossbows, you really can't hit them for any worth. So let's not do that, let's try to surround them with the footmen. Yeah, so far they've lost 2, and we've lost 20. But hopefully the AP can do some more damage. I expect them to send in those Seawood Spearmen soon enough. Yeah, AP works, man. AP always does the trick. But yeah, we definitely want to kill the Northern Dunedain, definitely want to kill the Elves. Don't care too much about the Dwarves, don't care too much about Isengard, for example. Don't have to kill them for our lore-friendly victory, but there's still a long road ahead of us. And also I want to control all the major ports. So yeah, wink wink, nudge nudge. Umbar, I'm looking at you. Fire away. Run, 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 run. Run, run. You guys should still have a pretty clear angle. Oh yes. You don't, so don't even bother. Gonna lose a lot of dudes in this battle, but we're up against 2 generals, so what do you expect? And Seaward Spearmen are a very good unit, and it will please you, or at least please me, to know that we can train them as well, and they look really cool in the black and red of the Ar-Adûnâim, which you might have seen in a couple of intros so far. I do include them quite often. But now we should have access to the full quote-unquote Ar-Adûnâim pool, including the Gondorian units in Ar-Adûnâim style. So soon we'll have some really cool armies marching out. Some full banner stacks of Númenorian pride. Who says you need version 5 to have the kingdom restored, eh? We've already restored it in our own way. Alright, let's just kill Barandir or whatever his name is. Something Bara. Baragund. Close enough. 264 casualties for 101 kills. Not fantastic, but I'll take it. Warriors doing the most damage, but also taking a hell of a lot of casualties. Anyway, that is the last settlement of Dol Amroth. We now officially control, quote-unquote, all of Gondor. Beautiful. It's gonna be a shame to not see the swan anymore, but what can you do about it? Absolutely nothing. There we go, another faction bites the dust. That Doomstag must feel pretty damn silly now. Mine on. It would be cool if they could kind of script it in a way that Doomstags would still spawn and they actually have a chance of quote-unquote resurrecting a faction. But I'm not sure if that's even possible to be coded, unless it's like hard-coded somehow to happen. Anyway, public order is a real bitch, so let's try to get the culture flowing as quickly as possible. Would help if I could get another general over there. Where is that new adoptive general? There he is.
Your orders, my lord.
I could bring him over, though it might take a little bit. Let's move him over. Where is my fleet? There it is. It's at Dol Amroth. We'll get a bigger fleet soon enough. Don't worry about that. People have been clamoring for me to get a bigger fleet. Oh, that's another ship. We will get them soon enough. Don't worry about that. So next turn I should be able to get that guy over there, which should well do more than enough to keep the peace. Let's take a look at what we can build. Ethelond. Can we rebuild Ethelond? We can. We do need a lot more people though. Let's put it at low tax rate. Let's get some farms to increase the population growth. Let's also bring in some extra cash. Arkarbu Zabathan. I'd love to upgrade that as well. So let's also get the farms. There's no offense, but the Helm's Deep battle map sucks. Unless do we keep it? It's a citadel, so I think we actually keep the map. I'm not quite sure how that works exactly. Mitalmar. Let's upgrade the roads there, seeing as it is the center of our newly forged empire. And I might just consider moving the capital around as well. Because right now the capital is very much on one edge of our kingdom instead of being in the center. And you get a lot of benefits from keeping your capital in the center. Tariq Farazon can always stay the de facto capital, but in order to keep the peace a little bit, I think it might be better to move it around Arminaleth. Let's get the Great Hall there just for some free upkeep, because we've got a lot of troops there that don't get free upkeep. So I think a better capital would be either Sapthal Zain or Ethering, and I'm thinking actually Ethering would be even a little bit better. It's very cheap to change the capital in Divide and Conquer. In Vanilla Medieval 2 I think it costs 5k, here it's 150 I believe. Yep. So if it doesn't work out we can always like change it back. So currently our projected treasury total next turn is 21k. If we change the capital we should already see a difference. There we go, new seat of power. And now our projected treasury is 24k. Look at that. It's not much, but it also helps to keep the peace in a lot of places, like even Gobel Tolfalas. Actually no effect there, but Ethelon, Dol Amroth are relatively happy. Faraz Minal, Azrazain, Mitalmar, all those places are now happy. Good. Okay, so with regards to Mordor, I can now move these forces to Adunabar, which is something I'll definitely do. That's well defended. Beruthine is not well defended, or at least not as much as I would like it.
Yes, my lord.
I mean, I probably could crush this army, though. It's a really poor army. Like, Orc hosts, Moran Guard, lots of Orc hosts. 5-9. It's not horrible, don't get me wrong. We'll actually have a new batch of units there in the next turn, so that should be fine. I'm gonna give Mordor just a couple more turns to declare or to break their alliance with me. If they don't, I think I'll break the alliance with them, with my diplomat. Who's over here? And that will probably be enough cause for them to declare war. If that's not enough cause for them to declare war, I'll just annoy them by moving my forces on their lands, and then they'll definitely get angry and be like, oh, you asshole, I declare war on you. Alright, Minas Morgul not that well defended. He does have an army there. Trolls and Loki Nazarim, oh god. Kiridon Go, more well defended. Nothing too spectacular though. No Ologhai. No Nazgul either actually. I'm kind of wondering whether they might be chilling out. I mean, they are at war with Khan still, right? Yeah, they are. Currently their only enemy. Oof, that's quite beneficial for them. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this turn. As soon as I move my merchant. There we go. Alright, then I'll see you all back, oops, on turn 105. Oh, and we're being attacked by an independent navy. It's not often you see rebels actually be aggressive. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. It's not the biggest deal, as long as that Doomstack army doesn't move anywhere. Okay, Kalimatar, get on the boat. Yes, yes, I know you're very upset. Oh, right, that reminds me. There we go. I was actually able to land him right inside Gobel Tolfalas. Very useful. 70% of that should keep him happy. The way station does give public order bonus, so we'll keep that. But I bet there's a lot of buildings I can destroy that don't do anything for me. Stables. Mind your ears, guys. Order of the Swan. Interesting. I'll be stealing that. Númenorian Armourer. Great. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, let's check Dol Amroth. There's the Tirith. Army barracks. I would make another intro on the Tirith, but I've already done that before, so it would look a little bit silly. Quality mines. Swan stables. Nope. Doesn't do anything for me, buddy. Galu, if you're watching this, I'm very sorry. But they have to go, and I need the extra cash. I mean, I don't need it, but it's always welcome. Right, maybe check Mitalmar. I think we've checked that. What about Faraz Minal? Right, stables, that can go. It does give us a lot of extra cash, you know. You never know when that will come in handy. There we go, good stuff. Okay, most advanced faction, Dunland. What? How are they advanced? Whatever. Largest faction, that is us. Look at that, beautiful. Great stuff. Alright, Adunabar get upgraded. So we'll check that in a moment. Faction announcement. Coming of age of Telmnar. Is he from the line of... So he's in Ethering, right? That's actually a pretty good position for him to be in. Is he part of our royal family then? Let's see... What's your name again? Telmnar. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You are a son of Aglaran, conqueror of Pelargir. Interesting. So if we take a look at our faction tree, right now Gimmelzor is of course our faction heir, and he has Zainaben, Mundamir, and then Bahadur, who unfortunately died. So I think the faction heir after him would be Zainaben, who already has a son as well, so our lineage of true Númenorian blood is pretty much secure, don't have to worry about that. Alright, Barasgar, where the hell is Barasgar? That is Osgiliath. We're getting there. I mean, 5% population growth is a lot. I could improve it even more, I think, with the Dark Temple. No, never mind. I can improve it with the roads? No. How can I improve it even further? I don't think I can. No, I can with the shipwright. Beautiful. Let's get that. I think we'll be at 5.5% then. Adunabar. What do I want in Adunabar? Can also upgrade that, so let's get some farms. Romena, trade routes could be useful, I guess. I mean, it's only this piece of road though, but it would bring in a lot of money. Sure, why not? Beruthin, that is of course old. What was the name of the settlement again? Ber. It started with Ber as well. I forgot. Doesn't matter. That's also pretty central to our empire. It can also it can't be upgraded, so I think we'll get roads there, which is costing me so much money, but it's gonna be worth it. Sapthazain, I don't really need anything right there right now. Ethrin can get some farms, so it's relatively close to being upgraded. You'll see, that's going to be super important to keep upgrading our settlements. Alright, I did honestly state in the previous video that public fountains don't really do much except for health bonus, which does improve population growth. But there was one thing that I completely forgot about, and that is of course that if you have public health buildings in a specific settlement and you have a general in that settlement, he's very likely to get specific traits or retinue that improve his healing skills. And we've seen with Gimmelthorn that healing skills are super useful. Basically it means that if you lose a set amount of units on the battle, you will replenish a set amount of them again afterwards. So that's very useful to keep your armies going, and if we can combine that with the pure strength of Argimmelchad, that could be very damn useful. We'll pull him out of retirement soon enough, don't you worry about that. So yeah, actually, can we already move him out of retirement? Yes, we can. I mean, population will go down, but don't really care too much about that.
Ships ready.
Gimmelchad,
Yes, my lord.
my friend,
Your orders, my
it is time you return back where you belong. Tariq Farazon at the head of a massive army. Okay, so we do have a little bit of cash left. First and foremost, let's take a look at Tirith Anduin. Okay, the settlement's looking open. We can grab it. Walda is too far away. The settlement is relatively undefended. Let's do it.
Yes, my lord.
This is why I have the ballista, of course, because then I don't need to waste a turn by sieging them out. I can just swoop in, assault. Boldsmug will support us as we fight against King Aldfrid and Captain Hunwald, and that will be the end of Rohan as well. So that would be Gondor, Rohan, and Olamroth all gone in 105 turns. I'm pretty proud of myself, I must say. I won't come out this army in battle myself. They can be controlled by the AI. We'll just knock down some walls or some gates with the ballista, and then just run in there and slaughter the last of the rebels of Rohan.
Muster your courage, men.
Oh, right, here we are. Quaint little town. Won't be quaint for much longer, I can tell you that. I think the easiest way to get them down is by just ramming down the gate. I mean, it's no Grond, that's for damn sure. But can I just tell you that if we are going indeed to attack Mordor soon enough, the Battle of Minas Tirith never happened. Or I mean, never happened that Sauron attacked Minas Tirith. So Grond is probably still there in some kind of storage lockup, just waiting for the day that he can be used. We're gonna liberate Grond. We're gonna put him in our army. We're gonna use him against Sauron. We're gonna break down the gates of Barad-dûr using Grond itself. How ironic. Alright, cavalry, I don't have a purpose for you. I think everyone's in position. Isengard is all the way over there. Yeah, that's very useful.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
That's alright. Let them. I think they were pretty much scared of my ballista anyway. 34 Rohan bodyguard and 32. That's 66 Rohan bodyguard. That is a lot of Rohan body assholes. Who the fuck placed that tree there? God damn it. I bet one of these guys is gonna hit the tree at some point. Alright, laddies. Please take aim, take your time. Don't just fire all willy-nilly. Let's see. Good hits? Oh yes, very good hits. Poor guys, they know what's up. Oh man, I can smell the despair almost. This is the last settlement of Rohan that I'm aware of. This is also their faction leader, so I think we'll get a regicide and a death by no more settlements all in one go. Let's use the Gondor Cavalry Militia just to scout a little bit. If you get a unit close enough, you can check the health of the gate, of course. Right now we're in the blind, but 27%. Okay, but we need to pull back though. Holy shit, what caused so much damage? Just regular towers? Damn. That's a lot of damage. 27%. We're hitting it though. Getting visual confirmation, just can't check the damage done. Isengard's not really doing much, but they're taking care of the reinforcements. Let's take a moment to appreciate the troops of Isengard. There's the bodyguard unit. Very strong unit. Nothing too special about them, just a regular sword and board unit, but they're just really, really well armored, just very strong. Uruk-hai archers, some warg raiders, Sharku and his friends, some more archers, some reavers, pre-barracks event AP units, very, very strong. Berserkers, very scary. More wargs. No, Gondor. Sorry. Uruk-hai infantry, anything like that. Spear guard, Bane guard. No barracks event units, it seems. Interesting. So how are we looking, boys? I mean, there's already a hole in there. I can see them. Hello there. Knock knock. Ammo supplies is a little bit low. It should be alright though. Alright, Gondor Cavalry, go check. I'm getting a little bit worried. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they're sending over some forces to come fuck me up. What's that? Peasants? Yawning archers. And axemen. Interesting. Interesting. Let's use the rest of our ammo to knock down... I think we'll only have enough ammo for one tower. That's at least less arrows being shot our way, which is always an improvement. Alright, let's get ready to destroy the Yawning Archer trash. Good old calf sandwich, eh? Never go wrong with a calf sandwich. Will we even be able to destroy one tower? Oh, we randomly shot that guy. Pissed them off enough to walk around skulking. Okay, Yawning Archers, how do you do? Hope you're having a good day because I'm about to ruin it. Hope you had a hearty breakfast, because it was definitely your last one. Alright, kind of feel sorry for Rohan, man. They kind of just got stuck in a war that they never really asked for. Wasn't even part of the OG plan to attack him, but I think it was the right call to do so when Isengard was pushing in their shit, because we got a lot of settlements out of it that we otherwise wouldn't have had, and Isengard would have had. A lot of... Basically, we have the best settlements of Rohan. We have Edoras, we have the Hornburg, we have Oldburg, so we'll have Tirith Anduin as well, so yeah. Run them down, actually, don't stop. Don't stop for nothing. Alright, it seems that they've abandoned the walls, which is super good for us. Then I can put my units on the walls. Pushing with the halberds. Oh, are they doing a counterplay? 28 Helmingas. Remnants of Helm's Deep. They somehow escaped through the back of the glittering caves. Alright, pull out of that. Kind of annoying because then he activates the tower again. I thought for a moment we could have a fight without towers, but sadly that's not the case. Covering the retreat of their Yawning Archers. Ah, that son of a bitch taking that bloody walls with this Helmingus. Very strong units on walls, we've already seen that. Alright, fuck it, let's just get in there. Because my Isengard allies aren't really doing much. And with not much, I mean absolutely nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today.
Get in there!
The enemy's walls belong to
Friggin'
us now.
peasants! Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I have an idea. Oh, Izzy. You legend! Just keep those peasants busy, please. You see, battlements only work one way. Suck it, you pieces of trash. Come on, more! Keep throwing your harpoons. They look like harpoons to me. Come on, get ready. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm getting way too ecstatic about lads being pierced by javelins. They probably don't deserve this, but... like shooting fish in a barrel, quite literally. Ah, you asshats. I thought for a moment we could have a nice clean fight with us taking the walls and turning it against them. But they just had to turn it into a big ass grind. Alright, well, if you're not fighting yet, and you're not a ballista, then get in there. Alright, those marines are out of ammo, bring in the other ones. They're still very, very good in melee though. Okay, my crossbows have climbed up there. It's gonna take a while to kill them all. Come on, push. Push, push, push. And then marines, if you can take that side, you might just be able to sandwich them, which could do the trick. What are these axemen doing? Nothing really. I mean, they're doing just as much as Isengard, so the reinforcements have kind of become irrelevant. Alright, take him down, kill him quickly, because we're losing good Númenorians out there. What are you guys doing over there? Hit him archers. You can already turn your attention towards them, that'd be marvelous. And if you guys can... fighting on walls, man. Come on, attack, go fight, go kill. Yeah, see, I'm telling them to attack and they're just not doing anything. They're dying because of the towers. See, I'm telling them, attack yawling archers. They do nothing. Move closer. Nope. Come on, gets erased. This is why I hate siege battles sometimes. People often tell me that I siege out too often and I should do more siege battles because it's so fun. And I agree, I think siege battles can be fun, but a lot of times you just end up in these situations where you're losing a lot of guys because of bullshittery. And right now, that doesn't really matter all that much because I can easily replace these guys. But in the early game, every warrior is super important. You really can't waste any troops in the beginning of the game. It's just really, really silly to do so. I'll actually throw on them. Oh, Riddermark, Axeman and Isengard are having a fight there. That's alright. Oh, did I have to put... I probably didn't put him on aggressive. But like, seriously, why won't you push? What do I have to do to make you go fight? You know what, you just do the shotgun approach. It's just annoying sometimes. I just want to push, man. I'm losing so many good soldiers out here. Damn it. I mean, we've only lost 12% so far, but I think that also counts the soldiers from Isengard. I'm not quite certain, don't quote me on that, but yeah, that was my bad, I should put them on aggressive. I wish they always start out on aggressive, because it makes more sense. But, yeah. Oh, come on, dudes! Oh, at least the shotgun approach is working. If you rely on melee, you're gonna have a bad time. But archery, now that does the trick. This is very silly. Hey man, it's actually the best way to take care of those guys. So you can't even judge me. Toot toot your horn. Wait, are you the same unit? 59? No, you're not. You're that unit for some reason. 3, so they're almost dead. These guys are almost dead. Then we should be able to just fight without having to worry about the towers. And those aren't even ballista towers, man. If that were ballista towers, we would have been in deep shit. But we do need to upgrade this settlement as quickly as possible. We'll now border the Elves of Lothlorien. You never know that they might attack us, so we definitely want to get ballista towers here as quickly as the game allows it. Alright, Jordan Spearman. Okay, 7 Rohirrim archers, and then just the Rohan bodyguard, basically. He has some units here, but they're not really using them. I mean, I could have used Isengard just purely as cannon fodder like we did at Fangulond, which is also a remark I got with regards to the Battle of Dol Amroth. You know, why don't you just let the Mordor forces do all the dying? You gotta kind of consider the way I do my campaigns. I don't play 100% efficiently. I know that. There's a lot of stuff that I could be doing differently that would make it actually a lot easier for me to complete campaigns. And I can make a lot more progress in a shorter time span. But at the same time, I also want to keep my campaigns interactive is one thing, and also more story-based, a little bit lore-friendly, a little bit common sense. I don't want to use every exploit in the book. Sometimes I'll resort to doing an exploit, but that's pretty rare, to be honest. Like the Battle of Seralond is like a rare exception, for example. Even though I didn't do anything cheaty, I just kind of used game mechanics in a way that is not exactly lore-friendly, I'd say. But at the end of the day, you know, I think most people watch my campaigns because of the intros I do, because of more story-based approach that I do. So that would explain, you know, why I don't, for example, just let Isengard do all the dying and then just march in victorious, or the same with Dol Amroth. That's why I do actively fight, because that's what we do. We wouldn't get the win handed to us on a silver platter, you know? And I enjoy that also a lot more. It's a lot more fun to actively fight in the streets of Tirith Anduin and just see the corpses piling on and on and on. Even if a lot of those corpses are mine, it's more fun than just being a spectator. Okay. And also, what would the new Gondor recruits think if we do nothing? Oh, those guys, man, I just let them die. Oh god, that's so many lives wasted. Which towers are still active? How is that tower still active? There's no one there except for these guys, and they're like pretty far away. But I might be wrong. Maybe people solely watch my content for lame puns. I don't know. I just assume it's mostly the story-based stuff that brings in a lot of people and keeps a lot of people's attention. That was an interesting suggestion on a video yesterday, I believe. A suggestion for a campaign called Izzy Unleashed, where basically I would do everything in the playbook in terms of cheesing and exploiting without downright cheating, but basically every cheesy game quote-unquote abuse in the book to just get a world domination or something as quickly as possible, sort of like a speedrun. And that could be a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I'm the best person to do so, because I'm far from a legend of Total War, but I think I could do it reasonably well. But I'm just not sure if people would watch that, for example. And then I'd just be doing it for my own entertainment, which I sometimes do. There are some series that I do that barely get any votes, but I enjoy it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But yeah, that might be interesting. If that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, post a comment. It's always the best way to reach out to me, to be honest. Just post a comment. Even if I don't reply to it, I do read each and every comment. So if you want to get a message across, if you want to be like, hey Izzy, you should consider doing this or that, or hey Izzy, you suck, or hey Izzy, you're a pretty cool guy, then the comment section is the best way to do so. Or alternatively, the Discord. Link in the description, by the way, if you haven't joined yet. We're currently at 450 Discord members, I think, roughly. And at the time of recording, we're also very close to 9k subs. Last time I checked, I was at 8,997, which is 3 off from 9k subs, which is absolutely insane. So it might be possible that by the time this video goes up, I will be at 9k subs. I haven't got anything planned in terms of a special video. Of course, you all know what I've planned for the 10k subs. In case you don't know, I will be doing a full campaign in one go. Yes, you heard it, a full divide and conquer campaign in one go. I will live stream myself doing an entire campaign, which will probably take me well over 20 hours, if not more. I won't be making intros all the time either, so that will save me a lot of time. And I will probably do some exploits, somewhat, some cheating, but not downright cheating. Alright, these guys just have to friggin' die, man, come on. It's costing me so, yes, it's not going to be a good win for my kill death ratio. But like I've mentioned before, soon we'll be facing Mordor and my kill death ratio will go through the friggin' roof, you'll see. Alright, let's kill ourselves the last general. Well, the other guy's still alive, but I'm not sure where he is. Oh, he's back there. He's retreating. Probably off to fight Isengard then. Should be more than fine. Yeah, those guys can't stand. There are no Swan Knights, that's for damn sure. We now control the town square, so we'll have to pull back. Where did he go? Oh, he's back. Oh, and he's got some peasant scouts. Look at that. There we go, beautiful. The wargs are in there as well, Sharku and his friends. Captain Hoonwald, that's just the captain. Don't care about just the captain. Come on, there's literally one guy. Kill him! Oh my god. You shoot that man. He's activating like 2 towers. The 2 towers. Where the frick did he go? There he is. Alright. Fire the battalion. Alright, you have been sentenced to death by firing squad. What the fuck are you firing at? How is that guy still alive? What a legend! Oh my god, we might have found the chat of Rohan. Is he dead? Nope. Nope. I think he's... I mean... Maybe... Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, okay, he's dead. After that first hit, it might have been okay, but that second hit, that just did him in hard. Alright, these wargs are pushing very aggressively. Might as well put it on 6 times speed, because this battle is over. Rohan is over. Which is a little bit worrisome. Because... Of course, Isengard will be without a true enemy. They'll probably go to war with Lothlorien, maybe the Anduin Vale. But that also makes them stronger and stronger, because they can crush Lothlorien with no problem. And they might even take Khazad-dûm, for example, as well. So we gotta end the war with Mordor relatively quickly, because we don't want to let Isengard spiral out of control. Though Isengard will be more fun to face as an endgame faction, because they have really good late game units. Come on! Jesus Christ, that is one tough guy. Die, you son of a bitch! Come on! My god, oh, it's both generals. They just don't die. And there's friggin' Uruk-hai Archer Regiment just firing on my own units. Lords and friends, could you not shoot my units? Oh, we actually sieged out the timer, Jesus Christ. Yeah, not the best for the stats, sorry Robbie. But more than enough kills though. Tirith Anduin is now ours. Rohan is officially gone. They all bow to the oath of Gimmelzor. Well, they had a chance to lay down their arms and join our side. They didn't, which is brave. I respect that. But they're no less alive because of it. Alright, let's execute them and we should see that Doomstack go rebel. Let's see if my prediction is correct. Maybe Rohan still holds some land. I mean, I've sometimes seen them grab land over here across the Anduin, but I don't think so. Walder's still, no, there we go, he went rebel. And he even changed his name, look at that. Okay, he went incognito, I guess, breaking with his past allegiances. There we go, they don't like us, but I don't care. Okie dokie, let us repair that wall. Retrain those guys, not sure what we'll get because of it, probably some like bonus and god knows what. Don't need stables. Everything else can stay. Nope, don't like chicken. I love chicken personally. but I guess I'm a minority in the land of New Númenor. Alright, let's get a sanctuary there. Let's get a spy there. It's actually kind of interesting. Has Isengard already declared war against Lothlorien? That is the question. They have not. They will soon. Or they'll declare war on us. But I think they're much more likely to declare it on the Elves. Okay, we hold Tirith Anduin. We do need to get some watchtowers there. Currently can't move. Let's see. Entwade is very undefended. Could use some extra forces there, but currently don't really have the means to do so. Tariq Farazon, how are we looking? We do have Naru Naru Royal Knights and Naru Naru Royal Guard. 11 attack, 35 defense. Smashing. Let's get some Marines. Currently don't have too many of them. 824. That's also really, really good. And they're pretty damn good against trolls, of course, and some archers as well. Archers are very good against orcs in general because they're very low armored most of the time. Yeah, we have some, like, look at our banners. Anduin pretty much a full stack. Bara's got pretty much a full stack. Tariq Farazon, pretty much full stack. Armindaleth as well. It's pretty fucking crazy, man. Spending a lot of money, but that's okay. There's some really rich land in Mordor anyway, so... where is our merchant? There it is. To Tharbad you go, my friend. Almost there, just a little bit longer. Isengard, could you move those units away, please, man? You're really scaring me. Really, really scaring me. Don't want to keep those forces in Farazminal. Same with our Karbu Zabathan. Well, this war with Mordor will really have to start soonish, because I'm losing a lot of money because of keeping those guys in position, etc, etc. Ethrin can be defended, Sapthazain can be defended, Tol Amroth can be defended. I'm not sure where that Mordor army went. Yeah, let's get the Gimel Chad in position first. I will just park him at Gimmeleth if I can and let him do the rest on foot. It's just, I don't want to risk him dying on the ocean. That would be incredibly annoying. Alright, let's just save the game just to be safe, and then I'll see you all back on turn 106. Alright, another Merchants Guild. Nice. If we can upgrade that, we'll get another merchant. We have so many merchants already, man. It's crazy. I'm not sure if we really can get any more. Maybe by capturing certain territory that already has a Master Merchants Guild. But I think we can only get them from Harad, Bree, and Rune, I think. Anduin and Dale, I suppose, as well, but I don't think we'll be facing them anytime soon. I would like to get some Rune territory, in case you're wondering, because we can get Luke Inasarim from the conscription camps over there, so that's something we definitely want. Alright, Isengard's at least pulling back a little bit. They're still marching through my lands, which I can't really appreciate, nor can my chair. But, whatever. Most advanced faction. That's what I thought, you pieces of Dunland trash. Number 1 in production, number 1 in population, number 5 in military, but it's a little bit scuffed. Number 3 overall. Alright, where is that merchant? In Farazminal. Oh man, I didn't even know we had a merchant there. What the hell? Yes, more pipeweed. All the pipeweed. Man, what would happen if we at some point take... Wait, are we just earning a lot less cash now? Is that because I moved my... capital? I guess it is. Or maybe because the trade routes interrupted somehow. Am I trading with Dunland? Yes. Am I trading with Bree? Yes. I don't see how the trade route could get interrupted then. Must be because I changed capital. Interesting. Anyway, I think as soon as the Gimel Chad is in position, we'll declare war on Mordor. Gimel Chad the defender is going to be about to become Gimel Chad the attacker with no impunity. Get some cavalry, get some extra forces here. We will be ready wherever Mordor would strike. We will be prepared. Oh yes, and we'll have plenty of forces to lead the counterattack as well. Alright, Tolfalas. Start retraining some units. We do, of course, also have a strong navy that we can... Well, not yet, but we can get a strong navy, is what I'm trying to say. That we can use to our advantage. Let's see. I'm not too worried about Isengard, so I won't be training any extra forces there. I do think the troops at Faraz-Minal are more than enough. Gobel, Tolfalas. Let's get the... Let's get a Dark Shrine, why not? Leave those guys there for now. At some point we'll build a massive port there as well. Sapthazine don't really need anything there. Anduin shipwrights for extra population growth, and a Tariq Farazon. Let us get the Ballista Maker. Should be able to retrain the Weeaboos. Yes, we can, baby. We can also get Baruthiel's Watch, right? No. What do we need for Baruthiel's Watch? Is that another tier? Or can we only get them in castles, perhaps? Not quite sure. Might be only in castles then, because I thought we could train them at like the highest tier of archery range. I must have it somewhere. Whatever, it doesn't really matter much. I do want to get some catapults and shit, along with my ballistae. So I'm thinking a couple more units. I mean, we already have some really good armies. Could do with more elites, don't worry about that, we will get more elites soon enough. Right now it's still a bit of a mishmash of random units. That will change soon, and then as soon as the Gimel is in position, we shall strike. Just a little bit concerned about these armies. Then again, as soon as we can crush them, like Linnet for example,
Yes, my lord.
barely any units there, we can take that relatively quickly, and then it's just a matter of pushing them across the lands of the Poros. So we should be okay for the most part. Merchant, how are you looking? Keep on moving, you can't, great. Tirith Anduin got that shit upgraded, or repaired. Good, good, good. Nice, okay, I'll be seeing you all on turn 107 then.
Splitting the troops.
We bring word for you.
What the fuck is this? Accept or we will attack, and they want to tribute 50 gold coins per turn for 4 turns. So they want 200 gold coins. If that is enough to get you off my back, sure man, whatever.
It was a fair deal, yeah.
I just don't want to deal with you at the moment. I could crush you just with a snap of my fingers, but then I'd have to move armies that I really need in other places right now, so... You're lucky, I just can't afford to play with you right now. As much as I would love to. Ah, good. You saw at the top left there, all the forces of Isengard moving out. Good, 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 good. They know they're not exactly welcome in these lands, so... They are wisely moving out. Beautiful. And as soon as they do the same in Tirith Anduin, we can build some watchtowers there as well. Oh my god. Just imagine the entire streak of black and yellow on the minimap expanding all the way across Mordor as well. Oh, that's going to be great. Rune expands. Good on them. They'll be a crucial pawn in the war against Mordor.
We can go no further, my lord.
Oh, I actually have full garrisons.
As you wish.
Man, I can afford a lot of units. So this will be the army of our Gimel, I'd say. Let's see, we got cavalry, yes. Not all that much cavalry though. I'll probably do a mixed match of units, just so the Gimel will have the best army currently available. And I really should get the Gimmelthon involved as well. He's too good of a general not to be using. Faraz-Minal is already getting upgraded. Let's move him to Azrazine. Let's build a ship in Azrazine. We can't build a ship in Azrazine. Let's move him to Ethelond. Let's build a ship in Ethelond.
Tomorrow.
Can't build a ship in Ethelond. Let's just walk him all the way home then. Whatever, dude. And he'll also be very, very useful because of his healing traits. Arminaleth, can I get some extra Ar-Adûnâim armsmen? No, fortunately not, but I can retrain this one. Good. Alright, what can we do? Tirith Anduin. Let's get the Mason's Guildhouse. It's expensive, but it pays itself back. Ethelond. I'd love to upgrade Ethelond. Let's get some farms there then. Tol Amroth. Farms. Although we can't actually upgrade it, so it's not that important. Let's get the High Palace then for more free upkeep. Anything else? Royal Court of Andy. Let's get a barracks there. Yep, that sounds good. And then Arminaleth, archery range. Why not? Oh yes, yes, yes. We can train so many units. Beautiful.
Is that what you want?
Like if this army wants to attack Tariq Farazon, that'd be just an epic battle. So the Gobel Chad will arrive soon. I'll move Nimruben already to Anduin, I guess. He can lead that army. Tariq Farazon, that's where we'll put the Gimel Chad. And then we'll break our allegiance to Sauron.
We can go no further, my lord.
And then they'll probably immediately declare war on me. They'll probably try to besiege a couple settlements. We wipe out their forces and then we just launch a massive counterattack.
Is that what you want?
Oh yes, so they got some black Númenóreans. Oh no. Traitors. It's okay. We might just be able to persuade them to join our cause again.
Your orders, my lord.
Actually, spoiler alert, we can't. Unfortunately, we can't train the temple units. I really wish we could, because they are Númenóreans, so maybe somehow, but sadly... Oh, look, Haldir's still alive. That's not the case. I've reached North Lorien. Interesting. Alright, I'll see you all on turn 108, and then we'll round off the episode there. The chieftain of Harad is dead. Oh, interesting. We might just be able to place a puppet of the Ar-Adûnâim on the throne. And Sturluza Khan has been retaken. Khan's having a good time actually against Mordor. Interesting. Kinda shows that Mordor is a lot weaker than...
Is that what you want?
Oh, Grishnak. Interesting. What about his legs? He doesn't need those. So yeah, Mordor's actually a lot weaker than I probably gave him credit to. Interesting. Alright, so one more turn and then Mr. Gimel Chad is finally home again. Let's see, can I get some more Gondorian infantry? That'd be awesome. No, do I have to wait a long time for them? 6 turns. Let's get some more of our elite units. Cavalry, etc. Crossbows. Just because I want to get a couple of armies ready to go. Ballistae as well, so we can immediately knock down gates. We don't have to wait with sieges, etc, etc, etc. Rosen and Bowmen are better than Gondor archers. Arminaleth, I can also get some quality units there, including Ered skirmishers. Beautiful. And there we go, that's pretty much all my money spent. But I'm going to need a lot more troops and a lot more generals to keep pushing. But I think what I'll do is like keep pushing with my generals and just give them new troops continuously. I think that's a pretty good way to go about it.
Honorable Ella.
Honorable
Your
Ella.
orders, my lord.
Is that an army blocking?
By your command.
Rebels love to do that for some reason. They love placing an army on a watchtower. When you place an army on a watchtower, it blinds the owner of the watchtower. An easy way to avoid that is by just placing a watchtower right next to it. And then that guy can't reach back into the city because he's a moron, or I'm a moron, and that just sucks. Okay, what else can we build? Faraz Minal. I want to keep the population improving, so I guess farms are very good there. Arkarbu Zabathan. Population is increasing, so we don't really need anything all that badly over there right now. Azra Zain, love to get a port there as soon as culture is close to 40%, which it isn't. Could get a shrine there to speed it up a little bit, but I think there are more important matters to attend to. Like Kadar Angro isn't that important either. Zapla Zain. Ethering, I guess, so we can upgrade that. And wait, let's get the Dark Sanctuary there. Wait, I never built the Dark Sanctuary there? Oh, I probably have the shrine, just not the sanctuary, right? No, I just never built anything there. Well, that's just silly of me. Oh, because I spent the first turn immediately upgrading it. Nice, okay, I see. Okay, so I think that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm very much looking forward to episode 20 because I do believe that the war with Mordor is pretty much on the verge of happening. As soon as Gimel Chad is ready to go, we'll break the alliance with Sauron. He will probably no doubt attack me right away. I imagine we'll have a couple of defensive siege battles, wipe out dead armies that are currently invading our lands, which I just can't approve of, and then we can immediately take the battle towards them. So we already have armies ready in Tariq Farazon, Barazgar, Anduin, Arminaleth, even like Atunabar already has a couple of units ready to go. I think what I still should prepare for is to have armies ready around this area, Beruthin, Ergimelith, Sapthazain, to take Luin here pretty quickly. The forces in Dol Amroth and Faraz Minal will stay for now. Faraz Minal will just take some time to retrain these lads, which will take a little bit. Same in Dol Amroth. And once they are ready to go, we'll ship them over, maybe with some Dol Amroth units, to probably like Barad Han, for example. We just have so much production and so much recruitment going on at this moment that even a powerhouse like Mordor just can't stop us because our forces are so much stronger than theirs. We're going to wipe stack after stack after stack, and we're just going to rush them real hard. We're going to block Minas Morgul, we're going to block Morannon relatively quickly, and then they'll have a hard time besieging it, taking those back. And their troops will just effectively be stuck in Mordor whilst we pick off their colonies outside the Dark Lands with relative ease, or at least that is the plan. And of course the plan also contains that Rhûn and Harad will join our side. Of course, with the leader of Harad being dead, probably died in Solutsakant, we can try to get a puppet of the Ar-Adûnâim on the throne there, and I imagine we can do the same for Rhûn. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys are as much looking forward to the future as I am. And with that said, I do hope to catch you all soon for episode number 20. Bye bye, guys.